Good to see you. How's it going?
Good.
It's wonderful that you're alive.
Dire position the last time we see you.
Yes.
What did they say to prep you for this one?
Jack shit. We get this piece of paper, single spaced. Hi. That delineates everything that we're not. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'm about to belch. Okay, passed. Delineates the DNRs, which is do not reveals, not do not resuscitates, and so it's all the things we're not supposed to talk about, which I can't remember what's on that. And then there are bullet points of what we should talk about the coming season. So we get that every year at Comic-Con. And usually there's helpful little tips from the writers as to what we can talk about our characters. And for Castiel, it's, well, nobody's really dead forever on Supernatural. Well, thanks a lot. Well, thanks for throwing me to the wolves with nothing at all to go. So I'll just tell you everything that happens in the first 8 episodes, despite that.
That'd be good.
So we find Cass dead. Surprise, surprise. And the most relevant aspect of Castiel's death this time is how it plays out in sort of how the boys process Castiel's death. So ultimately, as the season plays out, Castiel's death is going to be less important for him because he was just dead than it is for the boys who go through like a grieving process and really have to process the loss of their friend. So Cass, when he does come back as more than a lifeless body, we find him in a realm that we've talked about on Supernatural before, but have never seen, and he finds himself alone in this realm with only one other companion, who is another powerful being played by a great actor. I can tell you.
Great.
I totally thought you were going to say the name. I was just going right with you. Played by...
All right, I have a general question since I can't really say much about next season. I'm writing a theme article, so I wanted to know, as an actor, how have you approached the growth in your relationship as it's changed over the years with the brothers?
Well, I don't think that there are very many parallels for actors. Because what we're doing is actually really weird. Like, we're playing the same character in an evolving set of circumstances over the course of more than a decade. So, you never get to do that on a play. You rarely get to do that on a television series. I mean, super rarely. This is very uncommon. And not only that, but layer on top of that the fact that these characters go through circumstances that change wildly, and they go through these incredibly life-changing... I mean, we all die many times, but we also take on other personalities. We get all pop culture downloaded, with the snap of the fingers, we change radically in short periods of time. And then also there's this very gradual morphing that happens over time. And it's ultimately, I think it ends up being a fairly unconscious process. Like, we're taking in the information, and the characters are changing as the storyline dictates. But I don't think that we're trying to remember all of the stuff. It's just sort of become a part of us, if that makes sense. It's more organic to the process than I think I would have expected. I would have expected we would have to sit down and run over things in our heads and refresh our memories about what's going on. And in fact, it's more like just having a personality that is changing over time. I think that's how the character is. I'll ask the final question. What about Kishwas, Misha? Well, yeah. let me just plug Gishwas really quickly because this is the last year that I'm running Gishwas, and it's been awesome. And I just posted a video on my Facebook page which shows something that we did in last year's hunt. But I just got that video today. We literally like changed the lives of these refugee families, which is super cool. But it's something I'm very proud of, and the people that participate in it seem to love it. So I would encourage people to sign up, and the registration closes tomorrow, so sign up sometime soon.
Already signed up?
And by the way, oh good, all right. And we're doing something also now where anybody who signs up or donates a registration for somebody else, we're buying an acre of critical habitat in Nepal, and so far I think we're almost we're getting close to, I don't know where we're around 15,000 acres that we've gotten so far, so we're trying to get to 20.
Yes.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.